Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. We're back here in Satisfactory and I think we're starting to live up to the overdone part of my episode. Ooh, almost fell off of my episode. So, yes, our factory is coming along nicely. I just finished setting up the one manufacturer. That was a lot of fun. We'll go back down there in a moment. I wanted to show you guys something very interesting that I figured out now. And both these bottom storage containers is full of plastic and our plastic line is backed up. So that is awesome. So I put a temporary conveyor belt over there running up till there because what I wanted to show you guys back there. I'm going to connect this line to it. So because we need plastics for the computer chips and we need computer chips for the computers. Yes, computer. I must make sure. No, man. Computer are made of the green chips. What's the chips? Let's go down. Okay. So I've been busy between last episode and this, just trying to get the logistics fixed and set up and routed and all those nice things. Since we don't have a lot of space actually to work with. We do have a lot of space, but it's still limited. Very, very limited. I just quickly want to see circuit boards. Needs plastic and copper wire. I've already set up the copper wire part. That's where I started needing the plastic, so that's why I just pulled it straight over like that. And I set the one oil refinery to plastic as well, and I put it on the second line so that we can have extra plastic now that we need it. And because it seems we're going to use a bunch to fill our storage floor, or a buffer floor, sorry for that one. So that is the only one that still needs resources. So our plates is full. Basically most of our first tier resources are full. Again, just quickly, we're running through screws like crazy though. But we are in a surplus, so at least that's not too bad. Copper we're full. Cables we're full. Heavy plates even. We're almost full with heavy plates. That is amazing. This one's not so much, unfortunately. Let's see, how much do we have here? Not a lot of rotors. Yes, the motors takes a lot of rotors and stators, so unfortunately not a lot of them at this moment. Frames also not a lot of. Since we have all those floors, maybe we should double up on the constructing or assembling of that. So as you see, the stators also not very much. Yes. So, in any case, enough of that. So, for our plastic, one of our assemblers up there. So these ones are not taken yet. So we still need resources for these assemblers up there. That is the output port of the assemblers. So this is the last one, and the last one is the circuit boards. So and then it goes in, and then it goes to the second last storage container because that is a second last in our buffer floor before concrete. Concrete is our last resource, and that is stacked up nicely, and we have, how many is it, 5 containers full. So it's quite a lot. 24 times 5, what's that, 520 slots of 100 each. So yeah, I think it's enough for now. I know. So I struggled on how to get plastic up here, so I put a input from this side. Input is that side for copper wires. Okay, in, and this side is a plastic input. So I was wondering, where are we going to store the plastic, because of our buffer floor basically already having a set width or length and already pre-made how we are going to put the storage containers. Okay, so I know I'm explaining a lot today, guys. I hope you can keep up or understand what I'm trying to say. I do tend to explain things a bit complicated at times, and then it's difficult to follow along. But feel free to ask any questions, and I will try to show you guys exactly with a smaller scale what I'm talking about and so on anytime during this episode. In any case, so we don't have enough space for the plastics to pull plastics to the assembler. So the assembler, okay, before we get back to the assembler, so I was thinking the building we wanted to place next door will be a storage building, only for storage, like the plastics coming in, because we still have a few assemblers left and we have enough space for more manufacturers. So it's only the storage or the buffer floor that we're struggling with. Okay, so I was thinking putting the storage next door and then just transporting them this side with conveyor system. Okay, all good and well, but this conveyor stack is quite big, and yeah, I want to see maybe we can get something smaller. So I came up with this. Okay, running. Okay, so while I was building this, I started figuring out some interesting things. Okay, so I wanted to do the last one with you guys. So let me do it. Let me show you how to do it when you guys want to do something like this. So you'll see it's not perfectly stacked because I'm doing it from on top. So here's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 conveyor belts. Okay, and on that side it is 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 conveyors per one of this, what do you call this, conveyor pole stackable conveyor poles. So this way works out much better. Okay, there's a reason why I have that stacker over there, is to link it from, because I can't just place it there, then it struggles. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So now that there's a spot on the stack, I can grab a belt, I can go to the middle, I can kind of guess where it is, and I can place it. And then it's closer to each other. So then I grab that one again and go up to the next one. So it's a bit of a tedious process. And then I place it. Grab that one, go to the next one. Easy. So you go continue until you get to your last one. So I'm not going to do it because I decided against this method of of transportation. I found a much better and more compact way. So exactly like we did here, the conveyor's coming down and then splits to going inside. So I did the same thing kind of here. So by the time you get over here, and now I can place it. Okay, well, and this is how I figured it out. My more what do you call it, compact transport system or conveyor system. So this might be a little bit cheeky, or however you want to put it. So now you can grab it again. So just imagine we did the whole line, come over here. So now it's on the last one, I grab it over here, and then it splits. So the next one is coming down again, and it goes over this one into that one. So we can actually reverse to it. So this one will go backwards again, up until that point. Okay, so now you should kind of figured out what I was trying to say with this, with a more compact design. You see this pole is sticking through these conveyor belts, and it still works. So why not do it this way? Okay, so the plan is actually to take away all these poles at the end, just to make it neat, because it's not lined up properly. So now it looks neat. Okay, but as I said, we're going to get away with this whole system. So now as I showed you in the beginning, you can't start from on top of here. So you have to start with a stack. So now to get it properly again, you take this away, you take one away because we're doing two. I just use a stack as a ladder. You grab the first one, just bring it here. Bring the next one, just bring it here. And then you can kill the poles. And I was planning to taking these conveyor system into our storage area that will be here. But while I was setting up all the fun stuff, let's quickly, while we're busy with this, let's grab that one. Just trying to get it at least as straight as possible. Ah, out of resources. Well, a lot of the resources that we'll be needing has gone into this. So I'm grabbing these because I needed to explain to you how our system is going to work now. Okay, I think let me quickly clear this whole new stack and I'll be right with you guys. Okay, we're at the last part, just clearing up the last two things, everything else is cleared. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so you guys can use this method. I showed you now to do it if you want to, and it will be much more compact than this system. But I'm going to show you the other even more compact conveyor system. Just be careful, you won't be able to do this with either of these compact designs, these putting a merger on the line at places where you need it. You won't be able to do it with these two. So be careful not to do it with your main setup. That's why I'm not going to replace this system. If it worked, I would have used this system, but unfortunately it's not going to work. So as I told you now, I saw how some of the things behaved while setting up this system. Okay, so while then I started getting all the resources for the manufacturer up there. So the first manufacturer, let me go that side. I think you'll maybe understand a little bit better what I did. That I saw how we can use this system. Okay, this might still be a bug in a game, or maybe an exploit. Maybe a coffee stain will fix it, maybe not. We'll see in the future. But for now, it works. So if you don't really want to use it, rather use this compact design. That is, I think, not an issue to do it like that. But look at my system. So heavy frames uses normal frames, pipes, encased beams and screws. So all four is coming from down below. All four. Okay, that's not a big thing, but the big thing is all four is compacted into a very, very small space. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conveyors in this one small space. So I don't know if you can see that, but there is pipes and frames basically on the same conveyor system. So there's technically two conveyors here. So the one has the frames and the one has the pipes. So here you can see the two splitting already. So you can, using this method of the poles, you can add more conveyor systems. So let me show you. You must just place a new one, you can't use the same one. You can put that one there, put this one there, and it places. You see, it snaps. But the thing is, there's a few conditions. You can't go up or down through the other conveyor system. Let me show you. So even though this pole will extend through it, Oops, I put it down below, but it's fine. Oh! Maybe it's because I was too high up. Well, that will be able to compact it even more. If that is genuinely possible. Because I think I had it like that and I didn't want to do it. And there it goes. My goodness! Oh, maybe I went through one of these lifts. And that's why I didn't want to do it. Because I wanted to just go straight into that one over there. Okay, but now you can't connect back to it. So you have to do it from the beginning. Otherwise you'll have to do the whole setup. Genuinely, this is craziness. But it works. So, what we're going to do now with our setup here is we are going to prepare. Because the way bolts work and with that setup. So we are just going to basically, at the same spot that we split this one, we tap from the main conveyor stack. We are basically going to just go to the side, to the middle. Okay, we can actually not do it that much. We're going to place one at each merger. So just in case we do need the resources at a certain point. We don't know where we will need the resources. I'm just thinking about the future and replacing it so long. So I'm just going to show you with 3. I'm not going to do everything. Okay, and then we also want to do this. So you only need to do this, but you'll do it at each station, basically, to put it that way, or each section where you might want to drop resources. So you just have to connect so long. And I'm not sure how it will work to doing the upgrade. Maybe it would be possible that it recognizes the different belts and you can, like for instance here, if we want to go to Mark 4 now, it's getting dark, maybe it would be able to recognize two different belts on this one spot, but I'm not sure. So what we'll do is do this at each section as I explained. Now we can jump them, basically, to put it in that way. So for instance, let's say that one is now plastic. We want to grab plastic, so we will connect to that one, skip the first one, connect here, and we can basically import plastic from here. Okay, I'm just showing for instance. Okay, so now we get a new resource or another material. Now we skip this one again. Okay, we actually just need a point here. So we go here and then we connect from here to this one. Because this one is this one. That's why you have to have this pole beforehand, so that you know where you want to split off to. Because otherwise you won't know exactly where to split off to. Because you see this one. Now we can't stack to this one. Neither this one. Because this is ones we use to connect to this one. So, but we can connect to this one past. So now we will have one resources on. Both resources will run on this belt. But over here it will magically split into its predicted path. Or expected path, to put it that way. So one will go straight from there, go here to the right, the other one will come in there. Let me show you, why not? Now we need 9. Okay, so over here we're going to dump plastic. Okay, it will pass that, and it should turn right around here. Oh no, which one are you going to turn around to? Did we make it straight? Oh well. let's use this one for this. Then this one will come out to the side. This one. I almost was thinking, listen, did I do something wrong now? But yes, so it will split, and you can put a third resource. So just to show you guys, I did test this before because I almost now thought, what the hell is going on? So let's just put it there. Let's put a container here. We check where the other output is. It's that side. Oh, and later you can actually add a new point right there. So if you want to tap into that one, you can. So you can connect from that one to that one. Then you run from that one. Where's that point? I believe it's this one, yes. So you connect to that one, and now it should come out here. So whatever we put in there will also run alongside this conveyor belt and go out that side. So it might, as I said, it might now be a bit confusing. All the running around. Let's just use these ones. Okay, here they come. There they go, and here they come out. So you can use the same line for 3 or 10 or 20 resources. But I'm thinking it's going to murder your frame rate because it's item in item in item. So just be careful for that one, guys. But yes, so this is the system I am going to use for now, for getting all the resources from the storage building. I don't know what should we call our storage building. Give me some votes, guys. But still, we'll use a normal conveyor stack to get the resources into the storage, and then we'll just pull the resources in this way to be able to be used in whatever we might need them, which in manufacturer or whatever. Okay, I don't need to kill that, but it's fine. I'll redo this whole system. Okay, I'm quickly going to set up the plastic line so that we can start producing or assembling the circuit boards, and it's in any case dark now, so that will give a reason to skip the dark. I will see you guys in a sec. Okay guys, it's daybreak, and I've quickly set up the whole system, as I said, to prepare for your conveyor system. So, but our input for the plastic is over here, so I am going to jump to the next one in play instead, rather than just using the one that we prepared now to do. Is that correct? Yes. And then we just want to tap from it there. So you can still do this afterwards. It's just difficult to see where you're coming from. And then you can just kill this one. So part of a design, reason for this design is because the compact design that I showed you guys earlier is it's difficult to pass through underneath it or over it. This one's at least have ladder, so you can get over it and you can pass underneath it, even though I think it's a lot of space wasting. It's nice for the splitters and mergers that you can put on a line and that you can run underneath it, so that is cool. But for a compact design, this is not very good. So I just looked at this whole system. We can redesign this whole thing with this compacting. So what you can do is you put a foundation right above your head, and then you run all the lines up and down, exactly the same that we're doing here with the compact design. You do the compact design on this foundations over here, basically on this edge, and you bring all these lifts up till there. You let it face outward, and you run the system like we did right over here with this, exactly like this one. So it comes down and faces this way to the conveyor system. The conveyor system is a few blocks away. So, oh, okay, so maybe the system, the compact design should be a bit further away, about here. No, wait, sorry. This one is already further away from a wall. So usually it will fit here, so you can put the compact system right here, and then it runs into the lift, going up or down, and you can make a massive, massive compact design that does not look like this. Squiggly lines up and down and left and right, and whole confusing. I even tapped into that one with a splitter to get the pipes, because it was difficult getting the pipes again from over there. Where's the pipes? I think it's that one. No, it's further down. It's that one I'm pointing at now. So it's quite far, so I thought, okay, let's just split here, and I brought it down, and it's a whole mess. You can do so much more with this system. Really, really so much. So, if I have time and a lot of patience, I will redo this whole system. But that is not happening today, and not anytime soon. Okay, so now we need to get the plastic. So, what we do, you just run, and you can just skip a conveyor belt here and there where you can, or a pole, conveyor pole. Okay, the only downside is now afterwards you have to go kill these belts. You can immediately replace them as to be able to not at the exact same spot, it seems. Yes, not the exact same spot, so now you can be able to snap to it again. So, but I'll do that off cam. I'm not going to do that now. We first want to see if we can get our plastics in. Okay, I'm just going. This is not going to look neat and proper today. I just want to get our plastics at our assembler so that we can start producing circuit boards. Okay, so as I said, now we just run these lines. So it's going to be difficult to travel on them, but we can just jump over. Okay, and we are here already. Okay, I already feel somewhat of a frame drop actually, just with this system already running, or it could just be my factory. Okay, that will go up. We have the wires going up. You see, now we had to go with this conveyor belt out and in, so that does not look as neat as a compact conveyor system would. Okay, so while we're running back, I have a quick opinion to ask you guys. So I had a comment today regarding why I'm building my factory, enclosing my factory. So I'm wondering, we don't really need the two side walls and the front wall, because everything is running against that wall. So we might as well have an open factory, because we already have the railings. So it could actually look better and looks, I don't know, open, except that will cover it. So let me know what you guys think. Just an idea. I can remove all these walls. You won't see anything from this side though, unfortunately. Okay, let me quickly run to where the plastic is, and then I'll connect it up. Okay, so let's do this also while we're at it. And we can ride the system, and since we always go quicker than the resources, at least we will see where it's going. Okay, so now we have two inputs from that side, and we will start using all our plastic. Okay, before we go there, I don't think I've rerouted the resources out though. Yes, I don't think so, but it's fine. We don't. I'll do that off cam again, so that is not a worry at least. Let's quickly check if we can see our assembling. Which side would that be? this one. This one, this is encased beams, copper wire, I think it's this one. Yes. Copper wire making circuit boards. Awesome. Let's wait patiently for our resources. Oh, it is going down. Haha, awesome. So I already did the routing. Oh yes, of course. So if we unlock more resources, we still have a few assemblers ready. So that is awesome. Super awesome. We just need those plastic. We are quite faster than the conveyor belt. We definitely need to get to conveyor 4 system and see how it works. It's actually quite expensive, as I showed you guys in the previous episode. If you check here, conveyor 4 is 1 encased beam. 1 beam takes 4 steel beams and 5 concrete. And there's our plastic. So it takes 30 per minute and it gives 10 per minute. Great stuff. And let's see if you can see our first circuit boards going down. Where can we go down? This side. And this should go into the second last storage. You see, now the problem is now we have to pull it from all the way over there to the all the way to that side with the manufacturer that's over that side, because the computers takes chips, cables, plastic and screws. Chips is the circuit boards. I'm just calling them chips for abbreviation purposes. So they should arrive here by now. Here they come. Yay! Which side did you go? Up or down? Probably up. Okay, let's just... I don't have any. Okay. And also, the computers that these produced, we don't have a space for them yet. So that is another headache that we'll have to struggle with. So maybe we just push them to the other side as well. So, if not, why not? Or maybe we should, I don't know. I don't really want to ruin this look. So I was thinking maybe we could maybe put a system right in the middle maybe, or something, just for those odd size, not odd sizes, odd resources or something. But in any case, so that is a lot of confusion. I hope you guys followed my compact conveyor design. Oh, we already filled up. Wow. Okay, let's quickly check how our backlog's doing. I'll meet you over there. The running is boring for video, so I'm skipping it for now. Wow, it's already stopped this side, so we're not using as much plastic as we're producing. So I'll definitely go and stop the secondary one, so that this line clears, so that we can switch back to rubber. That one is rubber and that one is fuel. So yeah, we still also need to make the fuel generators. We unlocked it in the previous episode, so that is awesome, but we still need to build it, but it takes a couple of resources, and for that I wanted to have the heavy frames and the computers automated, so we don't struggle with anything further. So the next unlock of a space elevator is 1,000 frames and 1,000 computers and 1,000 motors. So yes, this is going to be difficult, so that is why we're not doing this at this moment. And also, let's quickly check what is the next milestone that we need to unlock. Sorry, yes, I said we will try to do the milestone this episode. It seems we're not getting to that. At this point in time, it's a lot of grinding still. What's this? Okay, so computers, we will start producing soon, automating soon, and heavy frames we're already now producing. And that also needs a storage point. so we need to store that. Maybe we... Oh, wait. I'm such a derp. Didn't I say in a previous episode we'll put a storage floor above that? And then we can just reroute that into that floor. Ugh, what an idiot. Okay, so I'll have a next floor ready for us so that we can reroute the outputs from the manufacturers to the next buffer floor or the next storage floor or however you want to say, call it or whatever. But yes. So you guys' project or task or homework for the next episode, so to say, is getting a name for a compact conveyor system. CCS. Yeah, no, we want a nice name. But yes, so that is awesome. I like that we can get it so compact and so much little of a footprint that will help out a bunch. So even this we could have done with a compact design. Who knew? Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed that whole system that I showed you. And if you have any questions or queries regarding it, just let me know. I'll make a separate video just showing exactly how to reroute your things or how to build your factory or however you want, and I'll assist you guys, show you guys how I worked that out and what I tried to explain with the conveyor lifts and the belts running in front of it and so on. But it should maybe still be easy to figure out. So, but any questions, feel free to ask me, guys. But with that, I'm going to call it an episode. We're over time again. Sorry about the long episodes before the last one. The last one was normal time. Just got it below 30 minutes, so that was awesome. But in any case, so again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please give me a like if you did, guys, and if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe to my channel. It will help me out tremendously. And also check out the links in the description. Links in the description for my other social media and website and so on. Come follow me there on any one of them, or come join us on Discord server. We have a public Discord for everyone, so feel free to come have a chat with us, and also come join our Ark server if you're into Ark, and come play with us there. We have a nice reward system for playing. You unlock things. We encourage exploration in that server. So flying, you can't craft saddles. You use your reward system points to buy saddles at max level, not max level, at the high level, because that encourages you to explore a map. We running Bulgaria, so check out that series as well. But in any case, guys, that's it for this episode. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.